my dudes? My name is Nathan, and welcome to Five Nights at Wario's Deluxe. This game is the game, well, this game franchise series is a series I followed since I was a little kid, and now I'm playing it for myself because I finally have the means. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Five Nights at Wario's. There once was a man named Wario who worked along with a friend of his at Wario's own fast food factory. One day, however, the two men went missing and they were never found. Since that day, the factory has been closed due to people thinking the factory was cursed. 7 years later, the government decided to reopen the factory and start the production again. Not a good idea, if it was claimed to be cursed. One man has gotten a job as a guard during the night. If there were reasons this place was denounced cursed, there has to be a reason. I highly doubt that this place was deemed cursed for just no good reason. That wouldn't make any sort of sense, would it?
Hello? Mr. McRoy, is it?
Yep.
I'll call you Richard, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to welcome you to Wario's fast food factory, Richard. Oh, I'm James, by the way.
Nice to meet you, James.
Nothing special about me that you need to know, really. I like to code video games as a hobby. Although I'm unsure if I'm really good at coding video games, at least I love doing it, you know?
Fair.
And I've always wanted to be part of something big. Something that affects people, you know? I hope I can put my video game coding to good use one day.
Yeah, open, man.
But I was fortunate to be one of the minds behind the reopening of this factory here. That's something I'm very happy about. But anyway, enough about me. Welcome to Wario's fast food
I
factory.
love this already.
A place with a dark past and a bright future, as we like to say.
Oh, that's
It's
good.
back in business, much thanks to your father, in fact, who
My father?
invested so much and really kickstarted this entire reopening.
Huh.
The original owner, Wario, hence the name Wario, of course, he died 7 years ago, you see, back in 2007.
Oh, damn.
Tragic stuff.
Yeah.
This factory closed off then following that tragic event, as you may know, but now it's back in business. It grew popular due to a unique secret recipe for fast food that Wario used, so you
Nice.
bet we're using the very same one.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've been hired as a night guard in the factory.
Good.
The job is quite simple. Be glad you're not here during the day shift, I tell you, where all the machines have to be operated and all that stuff. All you really have to do is to keep an eye on things.
That works
It
for me.
sounds vague, I know, but it's not that much more to it, really.
I'm sure.
You're currently sitting in the main office of the factory, and
Uh-huh.
seeing as the place has been used for many years, we cannot know for sure just how functional the old machinery is yet. Has everything remained intact? It's hard to say. That's why you need to remain in your office and watch over the factory, using some brand new security cameras we've installed.
Yep, I'm...
Straight from Secure Incorporated.
Did-
Just open up the pad you've been given and have a look around.
Yeah.
Just make sure everything looks okay, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You only have so much power at your disposal at night, however.
Yep.
Try not to use all of it.
I'll try.
Having that camera pad open drains some of that power, but even worse is the door to your left and the control room window to your right. As you have probably seen, we have installed some buttons you can use for each one of them.
Yeah.
The red buttons will bring down strong metallic doors, and the white buttons will trigger lights in the respective doorways.
Yep.
Keeping these doors down drain quite a lot of power,
Yeah.
as do having the door lights active.
Uh-huh.
Please, only use these when you need to. When would you need to, you might wonder? Well, there have been rumors going around for years that this recipe that Wario was using and that we are using now was quite interesting to money-hungry thieves back in the day when the factory was up and running.
Oh, great.
So the doors, the lights, it's just for safety, really. Mandatory precautions, that's all. No worries. Just keep an eye on the camera. yeah. Otherwise, you should be good, I think, yeah. We are very excited for this new era of the Wario's brand. So, have a good night, Richard, and I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Alright. Alright, mate. Alright. So, the funny thing with my computer is I can actually use the touch screen, and that's what I'm doing when I'm searching the cameras right now, because, I don't know, it's funner that way. Makes me feel like I'm actually using a pad. So, that, oh, what the fuck? Waluigi! Uh-oh. Oh, and Wario? Oh, crap. Yeah, they're here. Yeah, funny story. I've actually played I haven't played. I've watched the original Five Nights at Wario's, but Five Nights at Wario's Deluxe is a completely new thing for me. Uh-oh. Waluigi's gone. Where's Waluigi? Where is he? 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 Wario's gone too. Okay, there's Waluigi. And there's Wario. And Waluigi's gone. Okay, he's back there. And Wario's still right there. Okay. Just gotta keep an eye on these two cameras. Okay. Shit, he's gone again. Where'd he go? 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 No, turn off! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Okay, Waluigi's there. Where's Wario? Okay, there's Wario. Ooh, God. This is, very tense. Oh, God. Oh, God! What the seriously? Oh, he is... No, that is... What happened to you, Wario? You got 2 rows of teeth, mate. There's Waluigi. Oh, you're closing that. Also, did I just hear Wario? Oh, god damn. Okay. Is Waluigi still there? No, he's gone. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Looks like Wario got the shit beat out of him. Waluigi looks mostly unharmed. I don't really think I don't know I can't really tell what happened to him, but Wario. Ooh, buddy. Wait, where's Waluigi? Okay. Oh! Thanks for paying the visit there, Wario, but I don't need your scratched up looking ass on my account. Did he leave? Okay, he left. This is not how I expected this game to go. It's quite rough, but I quite like it. I like the game. This game is good. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, God. I think everyone may have gotten the shit beat out of him, but Wario got the worst of it. Yeah, because all I see from Waluigi is blood coming out of his mouth. Wario's physically got some scrapes and everything and shit. Look at that. See, that's great. He's got scratches. Okay. No. Shut that off. Shut that off. Shut that off. Okay. Where could everyone? Hey, Wario, there you are. Where's Waluigi? 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 Where the... There you are, you bastard. Yeah, look at that. I keep saying there is some kind of someone must have beaten the shit out of these guys. I don't really know the whole story. Just because I've gone over the full story, but it's been way too long since I've fully gone over it again. Oh, that was intense. How am I gonna get through the next batch of nights? Okay. Continue. Second night. Here we go. Hello?
Hi there. James here again.
Hey James, how's it going, bud?
I heard you did good last night. Well done, Richard.
Thank you.
Remember, if you see anyone snooping around at night, you tell us about it, yeah? We don't want another uncomfortable incident, like... Anyway, I heard from a co-worker today that you had questions about this place and its past. Well, the original owner, Wario, you know, businessman, he was kind, yet he wasn't free of greed and stress.
Yeah.
But, honestly, who are, really? He was clever, and he had that boss-type personality, you know?
Yeah.
It was him and his business partner, Waluigi, who started this factory and the
brother,
Wario's brand as a whole. I don't know much about this Waluigi guy, aside from him being known as the sidekick.
The sidekick?
As the less interesting one. But Waluigi is said to have been good with words.
Oh,
charming, convincing, clever,
yeah,
but also insecure.
Yes, because it's not
Living in his
Smash.
friend's shadow, putting Wario in front of himself. You know, a people pleaser.
What?
That's how people described him.
That's
but also a people knower. Apparently, he knew how to convince people, getting them to agree with him. That's probably why Wario chose him to be his business partner.
Of course.
The two of them made a good team, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
They started a cafe. That was the first thing, back in the 80s, you see, the late 80s. Wario's Cafe, it was their first business, and that's also where this secret recipe of his found its footing and grew popular. They closed it off fairly quickly for unknown reasons, actually, and the two men began in the video game industry instead a few years later, in 1990, I think it was.
Oh, lovely.
WarioWare Incorporated. You might have heard of it. It was quite a spectacle, and the ideas and products from there were impressive, to say the least. However, people called the place haunted.
Haunted.
Rumors has it that even Wario himself claimed the building felt off. And WarioWare actually partly burned down a few years later, unfortunately. It must have been an electrical fire, I guess. But that's when they were able to found their third establishment, which was this very fast food factory.
Yay!
I think it was a lifelong dream of Wario to build this factory, and finally it was up. And things were going well until, you know, I told you the owner died.
Yeah.
But that's not quite the entire story.
Ooh.
He, Waluigi, along with 3 of their co-workers, completely disappeared one day.
Just disappeared?
Gone. Nobody found them, heard from them, nothing. People had claimed to get strange vibes from the factory since day one, and the disappearance of these 5 didn't exactly lighten those rumors up.
Well...
Some have even used the word cursed when describing this place.
Honestly, who wouldn't?
So what happened to them exactly? We don't know for sure.
Well, no shit, you don't know for sure.
But I've talked long enough for tonight, Richard. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I just thought I would let you in more on the details of the past of your workplace, you know?
No worries, man.
I'll let you get back to work, and I'll talk to you tomorrow night, yeah?
Yeah. Alright. So, that's a bit more on the past. Apparently, this wasn't Wario's first haunting experience. Apparently he had one back at WarioWare Incorporated. The storytelling in this game is amazing. I love it, and it's gotten so much better since. Can't wait for the Five Nights at Wario's 2 Deluxe. Hopefully I can get to that soon. And it begins. How's it going, guys? Yep. Well, Luigi's joined the party. Oh, good lord. Yeah, the fuckers are moving around already. It's not good. Alright, so Luigi's hanging out in there. Mario's over. Nope, you're over here. Waluigi's up there. Okay. And Luigi's gone. Okay, maybe I don't need to check that door because I'll know when Wario's there, apparently. What the fuck? Wario Man? Nope. Close that. What the hell is Wario Man doing here? Why is he here? Waluigi gone? No. Dude! Okay. Wario Man's gone. Okay, there's Luigi, but where's Waluigi? Okay. We're all clear. And Luigi's in there now. And Waluigi's over there. And Wario's over there. Okay. Wario's over there. Luigi's there. Waluigi's gone. I fucking heard that, you dick. Turn that off. No. Sorry, no. Okay, there's Luigi, but where's Waluigi? I don't know where. Oh. Damn it. Oh no. Ah! Fuck! I was too slow. I was too slow. This is why I started using the touchscreen on the computer. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here, y'all. This game, it's fun, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.